Hey everyone, I'm Amy Dulac, a consultant with Usborne Books and More. I'm so glad that you're here to build up the new library for the soon-to-be mama and baby. I'm going to show you my 5 favorite best-selling books for babies and toddlers. I've never heard of a child who actually likes tummy time. I have a book, not that it's going to totally cure your child of hating tummy time, but it might keep them happy for a few minutes while you get in those miserable 5 minutes of tummy time. So this is from our Fold Out series. This is Things That Go. So you can read it as a regular book, as I'm showing you now. Just really simple, high contrast images. Or put them on their tummy and pull it out and let them kind of scooch around and look at all of these images. So this has a little bit more detail on this side, and wanted to point out the images go from left to right. So you're kind of already starting that reread books from left to right. If you've never heard of Usborne, I have a book to show you that you've probably actually heard of. So it is called the That's Not My Cow from the That's Not My series. So we have about 50 of these in the series. This is a really simple, high contrast book. So each page highlights a different part of the cow, starting right on the front cover with the nose. This one goes into the ears, the udder, and it introduces the different parts of the cow. It introduces different textures, which is great. And there's also a sweet little mouse right here. Not really hiding, but he's just on every page. So it just adds a new dimension to the book. When they get a little bored maybe with the textures, that's when you're like, hey, can you show me where the mouse is? And it gives them something else to interact with in this book. Okay, so I don't know why, but toddlers put their fingers in everything, whether it's electrical sockets or my nose. I have had so many kids' fingers up my nose. I'm going to show you a book that is perfect for those little busy fingers that never seem to stay out of anything. So here we have Baby's very first touchy-feeling lift the flap playbook. It is a mouthful, but it is super cool. So as you can see, super bright, colorful, simple images. So we have a finger trail here, whoop, and again, it's going left to right, teaching that young little mind that you read left to right. So this book has the finger trails, it has flaps, it has textures, it has little cutouts right here for their little fingers to go. Really fun, just simple text that you can read or just let them explore by themselves. The text is not necessary, but it does add a fun new dimension if you can sit and snuggle and read it together. All right, so this next book is one of my personal absolute favorites. It is so creative and interactive. It is called All Better. So this book gives you back up 5 reusable bandages, and it goes through the story of these 5 friends. So on each page, so I put this one here to show you. So it gives you a little thing. Dog wasn't watching where he was going. He tripped and fell, and then you say clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. The child puts the bandage on the boo-boo right here on his wrist, and then all better down here. So the whole book, you just kind of repeat the same thing. Tell what happened, clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. So this book is great for hand-eye coordination, and it also reinforces that, you know what, sometimes we get hurt and that's okay, and mommy and daddy will be there to help us feel all better. This last book I'm showing you is a really fun award-winning picture book. It is called Gobble Gobble Moo Tractor Book. So this book goes on an adventure with 6 animal friends who live on a farm, and one day they decide that they want to play a make-believe game that they are driving Farmer Dougal's tractor. And each one comes up and says, wait, I can make, like Kat says, I can do the sound the engine makes when it starts to wiggle and jiggle. So they each come and say they have something to add to the game. And of course, they all play together and they have so much fun, and they end up making such good noises that the farmer wakes up from his nap thinking that somebody is stealing his tractor. So they scatter, as you can see right here. They avoid getting caught, and then they decide they want to do it again. So sweet, and not only is it a really fun book where they can practice their animal sounds and which animals are what, but it reinforces that they, when they're playing with their friends, have something to add, and they can all play together, each doing their own special, unique thing. I hope you liked my 5 favorite baby and toddler books. Thank you for watching, and I will see you back over in the party. Happy reading. There's his udder, or her udder. Her udder.